Good morning, student. Today I am going to start chapter number 3, photosynthesis and respiration in plants. This chapter is in your second UT. Students, you know that all the organisms need food for their requirements, like to get energy, to do their life activities. And we know that green plants prepare their own food with the process of photosynthesis. In previous classes, you have already studied about the photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means putting together. So photosynthesis is a process by which green plant prepare their own food with the help of carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight or solar energy and the pigment known as the chlorophyll, which give rise to the glucose and oxygen. But mostly the glucose produced is transported to all parts of the plant. Some of is used in respiration. The rest of the glucose is stored in the form of the starch, and this starch is converted to glucose to produce energy or to produce cellulose, proteins or fat whenever it is needed. Now we know that in junior classes you have studied that the leaves are the kitchen of the plants which prepare food. Means photosynthesis occur in the leaves. But in leaves, the proper site is there, or the place is there where actually the photosynthesis happen. We know that plastids are the double membrane organelles found in the plant cells only. When you have studied about the cells in 6th standard, you know that plastids are the only cell organelles which are present in the plant cells. So chloroplasts are the plastid that have the chlorophyll. So this is the diagram of the chloroplast which is having the chlorophyll. The chloroplast consists of two parts, that is stroma and second is the granum. But a stroma is the liquid matrix and the granum is the piles of flattened sac-like bodies which are known as the thylakoids, and these thylakoids contain protein complexes that are filled with the chlorophyll, and here actually the photosynthesis reactions occur. Okay, so now what you have to do, you have to draw this diagram. Keep in mind chloroplasts are the plastids which are made up of two things or two parts. First is the granum, which is made up of the piles-like structure known as thylakoids, and these thylakoids are filled with the chlorophyll, and the stroma is the gel-like structure or the liquid matrix. Next beta, now we will study the role of the stomata in photosynthesis. We know that leaves have the small pores on their surface which is known as the stomata. Here in the diagram you can see, and when we come closer to this diagram, we can see the structure of stroma, means single stomata. They are having an outer wall, inner wall, and this is a stomatal pore, and these are the opening having the two guard cells which are kidney shaped. Leaves have minute opening called stomata or stroma through which gases are exchanged, and these are open during the daytime. When the light during the daytime or when light fall on the plant, they start opening. Then stomata are scattered among the cells of the surface layer, means epidermal layer of a leaf. Some stomata occur in the green stem as well, and I already told you stroma or stomata consists of two bean-shaped guard cells bordering the opening. The stomatal pore open when the guard cell draw water from the surrounding cell in response to various stimuli such as intensity of light. So I already told the stomatal pore open during the daytime. Since the outer wall which is away from the pore, here you can see the outer wall and of the guard cell is thinner than the inner wall next to the pore. So here you can see outer wall is thin and inner wall is thick. Next, the two cells bulges out as they get swollen with water. This opens the stomatal pore. When during the daytime, when the surrounding water from the surrounding come here, the two guard cells bulges out and make the small pores, or make the pores to open and allowing for the exchange of gases. When the guard cell lose water, they shrink and close the opening. Stomata usually open during the day and close at the night. So keep in mind what is stomata. These are the small pores present in the surface of the leaves, and each stomata is known as stroma, which is made up of outer wall which is thin wall and inner wall which is thick wall, and it having the two guard cells or the kidney shaped cell known as the guard cell. During the daytime, due to the intensity of the light, the water from the surrounding help to bulges out these guard cells and make the stomatal pore open or allowing the exchange of gases. And This happened during the daytime because daytime the stomatal pore open and during the night it closes. So what you have to do, you have to draw the diagram of the chloroplast and the stomatal pore, that is stoma. So this is the diagram of the stoma. Okay, these two diagrams you have to draw and you have to learn how to label them.